entrepreneurship has become a trendy thing. More and more, it seems people are opting to start a business, a project, a venture, even an organization, rather than work in one already established. And contrary to popular belief, it's not just millennials. Now, while social media timelines would have you believe that that entrepreneurship is some jet-setting, brunch-hopping, champagne-toasting good time, there is a not-so-post-worthy side. In fact, there is an unspoken side effect of bringing a passion to the world. I call it post-passion depression. I've been an entrepreneur for 6 years, and with an almost 2-year-old, Israel, I decided to make entrepreneurship my full-time life. Quitting my government job of 8 years was my 35th birthday present to myself. But what I found, once I did, was that I was on a path that seemed familiar. The path was strikingly similar to motherhood. Let's take a trip down memory lane. There I was, pregnant and waiting. I had asked for all the advice and all the guidance on what to expect when the baby came. So naturally, I got the normal advice. Sleep when the baby sleeps, they said. What types of diapers and bottles to use or not use. Oh, and the really important information, do what Nana says. Basically the technical stuff. I tried my best to take heed to all the advice, or should I say all the opinions, that I was given. And when the time came for Israel to arrive, it was smooth sailing for those things. I was hit pretty hard with postpartum depression. I had accomplished this amazing thing by bringing this beautiful baby boy into the world, but I was struggling daily to see my worth and question my level of capability as a mother. See, no one told me I would randomly cry most days. No one warned me of the emotional struggles that I would face. Even more, support from my circle had lessened as the days went on. Less and less people called or came by to check on me. And of course, people stopped buying baby gifts. And there I was, even with the amazing support of my husband, feeling alone to figure it out. Now let's change memory lanes. There I was again, 2 weeks notice in and waiting. I had asked for all the advice and all the guidance on what to expect when the business became my only source of income. So naturally, I got the normal advice. Open a business account, they said. Don't commingle funds, do your legal entity, basically the technical stuff. And like so many who venture into the unknown of bringing a passion to the world, I tried my best to take heed to all the advice I had been given. And when the time came, I did great with those things. Just like postpartum depression in my journey of motherhood, post-passion depression soon reared its ugly head. See, despite all that technical advice I was given, no one warned me of the emotional struggles I would face. No one told me that entrepreneurship could be so lonely. And no one told me that I would question my decision to make my passion my full-time life multiple times a day, causing me to procrastinate to no end in Target. And like it with my journey as a mother, the supportive calls and texts, they stopped after a few weeks. And like so many entrepreneurs who feel like it's just them, there I was again, feeling alone and inadequate. Think of Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain. They both brought so much joy to the world with their talent and their creativity, and they were wildly successful with their passion. The world is better, it's brighter, because they shared that passion with us. Unfortunately, their stories give way to a deep truth for countless others who manage the tug of war of bringing a passion to the world and maintaining it. See, simply achieving the dream in its technical state is just not enough to create support, and maintain a sound mind. We have to consciously acknowledge that many entrepreneurs don't fail because of their inability to manage finances or resources or any of the technical stuff, but rather because of their inability to manage their emotions. I must have heard hundreds, if not thousands of times growing up, it takes a village to raise a child. It's a powerful statement that requires we all acknowledge the part we play in the development of a young mind. Well, as I've gotten older, I realized that village should never really go away. It takes a community to nurture a successful entrepreneur, community to nurture passion. I'm not alone. Okay, well, I was alone until I pulled myself out of the unproductive pit of my home office and into a co-working space, and then I realized I am not alone. I am not the only person with a passion who needs an outlet to overcome overwhelm. And we don't lack in technical assistance. Banks, companies, schools, many more spend millions of dollars on how-to classes, seminars, workshops, conferences, you name it. You can learn to start, run, finance, grow a business or idea any day of the week. I feel sure if I could throw a digital dart at Eventbrite, it would surely land on a business seminar. But what would happen if even a small percentage of those same advocates would invest time, energy, and money into preparing entrepreneurs for the emotional roller coaster that comes with learning to trust your instinct, or overcoming rejection, or managing the anxiety of panic and failure? What if they invested in learning to live with your passion exposed to the world? See, these emotional issues that come with the journey, they bleed into our personal relationships. So by identifying and addressing post-passion depression, we could save and mend marriages. Friendships could be stronger, and in the long run, those with passion could reach their fullest potential. It's time for us to raise awareness for this serious side effect of passion. See, entrepreneurship has no brand awareness color like illnesses do. Though, if I had to pick a color, I'd pick green for money. But there are no ribbons to pin on your shirt, no races, no national days, no celebrations. Yet I feel sure at this point we all either are entrepreneurs in some aspect or are closely related to or friends with an entrepreneur. So it's time that we establish our day of awareness. Those same business and idea development conferences could surely offer a day just dedicated to our mental health. And what if friends had business showers like baby showers, where they brought thoughtful and lasting gifts and offered support? What if addressing and overcoming post-passion depression was a common part of the journey of an entrepreneur? And we can start right now. There's some things you can do. Say a random encouraging word to that person in your life who is working hard to push their passion to the world. Let them vent without demeaning their struggle or comparing it to your own. Here's a good one. Buy what they sell. If you can. Just do passion checks every couple weeks. Just see how they're doing, nothing else. Or you could simply say hi to me while I'm in Target three times a week for my red card therapy sessions. We need those passions, those businesses, those ideas. We need them to make our world better. But we have to take seriously the part that we all play in supporting those who bravely share their passion with us. Thank you.